Well, I think it'd be pretty boring. I mean, if people with every handicap were removed from the earth or whatever, they were removed from educational systems and work systems, people wouldn't learn that there is differences in the world. They wouldn't, I don't know, it's kind of like along the lines of you would be inclusive. You wouldn't be taught to be inclusive and accepting and to not make these jokes or to not make crude statements about people, you know, if they weren't in here. I don't know. I don't know how to go with that one.
I actually watched a video on some country that has set up like that, or oh my god, it was so forever ago, and I stopped paying attention because I was in class. But it was like awful because like they were just kind of, it was almost, they're treated almost like animals, like lesser beings, because they were kind of just shoved away. Like they weren't considered like they might want to be educated, like they might need healthcare, sort of thing, right? But also that just encourages people who are physically and mentally able to kind of not diversify themselves, like not just talk with people with different abilities, sort of thing. And it kind of, I don't know, it's like it's racial segregation. It's like that.
Well, I think that handicapped people play a really important role in a lot of families and stuff, and like if you would have a child that was handicapped and they just took you out of your family, like, and they're not part of everyday life, like that's pretty emotionally draining and stuff.
I think the jokes, you were talking about the jokes excluding them, I think that would actually increase just to make them a bit more different than us.
I don't think it would benefit to a certain extent. I feel like you should have they should be included in normal classes, like if someone with disability should be included with their normal grades, but they should have individual education plans, and they should be looked at because everyone has their strengths and everyone has their weaknesses. So if we could have more special education programs that help strengthen the strengths and, I don't know, just kind of like zoom in on their strengths and weaknesses. If that makes any sense at all.
I mean, you just gotta be nice. I mean, you can't, because even at this school, there are handicapped people, and we treat them very nicely because we're an accepting school. So I think if more people are accepting and they do realize that all of these people are handicapped and it's not just the one person that may be inconveniencing your day, it is so many other people out there that deserve to live the same way as you, or have the same rights, or have the same opportunities as you. So I think if people were more accepting, then it would be a good change.
Can I? Probably not, but would I? I think so. I mean, there are lots of, this is once again drawing on my sister, I guess, but there are lots of adults, when they find out that my sister has autism, they always kind of tell their kids, like, to play with her differently, which is, like, super annoying, because she can tell. She can tell when there's a kid who's playing with her, she wants to, and a kid who's been like, you have to play with her because this and this, and you have to say these things, right? And so, yeah, I think as a general rule, there are lots of things we can change, and probably should be changed.
Yeah, I think more people should be aware of like how to like accept them and stuff if they have troubles accepting it.
I think I would. I think I'd just make it a bit more inclusive in ways that I can think of. I haven't thought of this very deeply, but I would just try to make it a bit easier doing regular things like maybe desks in the school, change that. You can benefit from a lot of general things, and we could have more specialist teachers that can work and teach differently with people that don't understand as well.
Would I?
Yeah, would you?
I would if I could. I don't know how I could. I don't know how I could affect that, but I would if I could.